Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Welcome to the Voorhees Township Committee meeting of October 11, 2022. Please rise and join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May we have a roll call, please?
Ms. Steproy? Present. Mr. Platt?
Here.
Mr. Platt?
Here.
Mr. Ravitz?
Here.
Ms. Nacito? Here. Mayor Mignona?
Here.
This meeting is being held in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act. Do notice this meeting has been published by the clerk and both the Current Approach and Inquirer newspapers, as well as electronic notices required by law. Also, a copy of the annual meeting notice has been posted on the bulletin board outside the Township Clerk's office.
Thank you. Our first matter this evening is the first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 994.31 of the Township Code of the Township of Voorhees regarding fees for medical service and billings. Do I have a motion on the first reading of that ordinance?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Our next is the first reading of an ordinance amending ordinance number 374-20, designating the salaries of the officers and employees of the Township of Voorhees, County of Camden, State of New Jersey. Do I have a motion on the first reading of that ordinance?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Our next matter is the first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 75 of the Township Code of the Township of Voorhees, titled Parking Schedules. Do I have a motion on the first reading of that ordinance?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Next is the first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 74 of the Township Code of the Township of Voorhees, titled Traffic Schedules. Do I have a motion on the first reading of that ordinance?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none of those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Our next is our public portion for resolutions only. If anyone from the public has any comments on any of our resolutions this evening, please come forward.
Seeing no one from the public, move to close public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public portion for resolutions is closed. Our resolutions this evening are resolution number 283-22, memorializing an executive session from September 29, 2022. Number 284-22, approving adjustments to records of the tax assessor. Number 285-22, authorizing the chief financial officer to conduct a public auction. Number 286-22, authorizing the award of a contract under a cooperative pricing agreement with Sourcewell for the purchase of a 2023 International CV 515 truck chassis with platform body, liftgate, and equipment for a complete truck under contract number 060920-NVS from Hunter Truck Sales and Service, $100,998.98. Resolution number 287-22, approving a contract for special conflict counsel. Resolution number 288-22, appointing members to the Voorhees Township Recreation Advisory Board. Resolution number 289-22, designating the hours of trick-or-treating and establishing a curfew for Halloween and the night before Halloween. Resolution number 290-22, appointing Robert Scapicchio to the position of Class 2 Special Police Officer for Voorhees Township. Resolution number 291-22, appointing Lindsay Clark to the position of Municipal Court Administrator in the Voorhees Township Municipal Court. Number 292-22, approving the appointment of Battalion Fire Chief Michael Wharton to the provisional position of Deputy Fire Chief in the Voorhees Township Fire Department. Resolution number 293-22, approving the appointment of Battalion Fire Chief James Arpino to the provisional position of Deputy Fire Chief in the Voorhees Township Fire Department. Resolution number 294-22, approving the appointment of Fire Captain John Pease to the provisional position of Battalion Fire Chief in the Voorhees Township Fire Department. Resolution number 295-22, approving the appointment of Fire Lieutenant George Reed to the provisional position of Battalion Fire Chief in the Voorhees Fire Department. And resolution number 296-22, approving the appointment of Fire Lieutenant George Bundick to the provisional position of Battalion Fire Chief in the Voorhees Township Fire Department. Do I have a motion on those resolutions? Motion.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Can you just go over the curfew for Halloween so I'm clear?
Sure. Trick or treating is 2 to 7, and the curfew is on the 30th and the 31st for anyone under 18 years old at 8 p.m.
You're good. You're over 18.
Except no peach, no.
2 to 7? I feel like, is there any discussion about that or is it too late?
SD.
It's not too late, you can do whatever you want.
She wants 3 to 8.
Yes, I do. Because
It was 2 to 8 for many years. Last year it was changed to 2 to 7.
Well, that's because we
Well,
were
kids
still
don't get out of school.
COVID-ish.
Yeah.
Right.
Kids don't even out of school.
But it
they
is
don't get off
Monday.
the bus until, elementary schools
It's a
don't get off the bus
decision you
until.
make, the police make, it's whatever.
Chief,
Well,
do
I
you,
think-
Do you have any problem with 3 to 8?
do you have a problem with 3 to 8, Chief?
I think we've already advertised 2 to 7. I don't mind changing it, but that's okay with me.
I don't mind.
Well, let's keep it at 2 so we don't get anybody who saw it already starting early but not bother anybody until 8. And
Easter doesn't get out at 2:15, so until I'm curious of who's starting trick or treating at 2.
Older kids
the
get
little,
out
the
early.
little littles, the
older
real
kids get
littles.
out,
Like
like-
Eastern gets out at 2:15
No, but the
now.
older kids, they get out like noon, 11.
Oh, well, they don't have no business trick or treating.
They drive around. They drive around.
They trick or treat for free.
So we want to go 2 to 8?
2 to 8.
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's what it
2
was
to
for
8.
years.
Can we make that change?
Yes,
2 to 8.
absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Important business.
Beautiful.
I'm
Any
sorry.
other,
Yeah, I want to thank.
how about a vote? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, trick or treating in Voorhees is now 2 to 8 p.m.
All right.
On Halloween, by the way.
Oh, yes. That was a question I saw.
I know, I
floating
get that
around.
question too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be.
Hold on. Committeeman Platt had
We
a comment.
I think we voted already, but it wasn't about the Halloween. I just want to thank Chief Poland and the fire department for putting together this plan to restructure the department to make sure it works better with other departments in the area and keeping the cost in check as well. So thank you very much for your hard work on that.
We have no need for an executive session this evening. Next is approval of the minutes from September 29th, 2022, our treasurer's report from August, our court administrator's report for September 2022, and approval of the bill list for October 11th, 2022. Do I have a motion on those?
Motion.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none of those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Next are comments from our committee. I would just like to remind everybody that tomorrow evening, October 12th, is our fire prevention night presented by our fire department. It is at 7 p.m. at Eastern Regional High School. It's a great evening. Come on out. On Tuesday, October 18th, we will be partnering with Samaritan and Opus to host the Fallen Comrade Ceremony to help veterans and first responders cope with the loss of their brothers and sisters. That event is here at Town Center from 7 p.m., starting at 7 p.m. On Saturday, October 29th, from noon to 4 is our annual Halloween Fall Festival. Here at the Town Center, the VBA once again is sponsoring the pumpkin patch, and we appreciate that. And again, trick or treating will be from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. with an 8 p.m. curfew on the 30th and the 31st for those under the age of 18. Any other comments from our committee this evening?
Yes, Mayor. I just wanted to thank the Voorhees Art Commission. They had their preliminaries for Voorhees Got Talent this past weekend, which was very successful. I hope the community will join me in the preliminaries, the semifinals on November 5th here at Town Hall. We had 19 contestants go through, so they'll be further knocked out of the competition, but it's really exciting to watch all Voorhees residents performing a variety of different things, so it's great. November 5th here at Town Hall. Hope everybody can come out to support that. And also wanted to just say thank you to Virtual Hospital. We just had the privilege of attending, attended with the mayor this evening, the opening of their proton treatment therapy facility. It's an amazing facility, cutting edge technology, and as a town we are very lucky to be able to be the home to offer such important treatment to oncology patients. It is a monster of a building, 3 stories high, to allow for a machine that serves only one patient at a time so that the machine can rotate on and access to the millimeter to provide therapy to the millimeter that targeted to a patient. So really exciting things happening in Voorhees, and just wanted to thank Virtua for sharing the evening with us.
It's an amazing machine. And that medical campus continues to grow, which we're very proud of.
Mr. Mayor, I just want to add one thing to your schedule of events.
Sure.
This Saturday, I think from 10 to 4, is the Eastern Craft Fair, which
9 to 4.
Okay, thank you.
Can we change it?
9 to 8. It benefits project graduation, and a lot of the Eastern students are there with, and their family members with crafts and things that they sell. So if you're in the area and you can stop by, please support project graduation.
Good stuff. Our final portion is our public portion. Anyone from the public has a question or comment, please join in.
If you want to change the hours for anything,
Yeah.
that's what we're here for.
Seeing no one from the public, move to close public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public portion is closed, and we are adjourned. Good evening.